Okay, guys, let's talk about entries, how we're going to deal with entries. But obviously, or automatically, when you're trying to understand, you'll see that uh, entry will be always below a certain liquidity or inducement. But I want to address this thing first. I this thing doing now. I think I'm sharing a right screen. Cool. I think let's go. Okay, guys. So just have a black one. Okay. So we have a wick, a body, price inefficient. Something wrong here. But anyway, this is imbalance. Or fair value gap, whatever you call it. It is what it is. Okay. So what we need to understand is that every time you see let's say price leaving, let's say body goes up, retrace, and then trap high, then come back below. So if this below this liquidity, there is a body just right next to it, your entry, hidden divergent, regular divergent will be here inside of this one. But again, you can just like take an entry, stop loss here. But for now, just trying to avoid, because like if you're still new and learning, trying to put your stop loss not as far as possible, but you find out that this, let's say M1 from here to here, come on guys, that's like 7 pips or 8 pips or 5 pips. So I don't think there's anyone who want to be more greedier than that. But obviously the more time goes on, you'll be learning to use more tighter stop. Same with the week. So if price do like this, this certain candle, and then the liquidity is here, and then it left the week below just liquidity, you will deal with this week. But mostly, I normally like 50%. So this is the area that we'll be like dealing with. Similar with this one. So price will move, leave something there, goes up, trap above, leave something next to what? Fair value gap or imbalance. Whatever name you call it is fine. Then this will be like your entry. I think now, guys, this thing start to make sense. You start to see how it's done. But another way will be more of when you find a hidden. No, sorry. Let's see, it's like this. Maybe this one, or maybe it's a failure swing. It's fine. Price giving you a divergent. Then you can have divergent here. Then once the bullish candle kicks in, even a bearish one. So my psychology works more when I do example. I do more with the buyers, guys, because majority of us we like to buy than selling. Not to say we can't sell, but we like more buying than selling. You understand? So that's why I have this. But all these things are available in our Discord. So you can take this thing, you turn it upside down, and then yeah. What is this now? Okay, so let's go try and like put this thing together from what we've been learning. So this will be measure, range, and correction. So measure, range, and correction. Yeah. So guys, this is daily. This thing start to be slow now. Okay, so this will be our daily. And then from our daily perspective, as I've said that this here was used to to buy, sell to buy. Somehow they will need to close around this area. Same with this one, sell so they can buy. Liquidity will be within. So you'll see on a smaller time frame, something like this. Nothing changes, like way same thing over and over again. So this will be range. So this thing happen on a bigger time frame also, even on monthly. As I mentioned, that you need something like this. Anything between here. Not to say you can't take it, but just understand that the liquidity is above. So all this thing that the sell that they were running from will be smashed up until here, coming down. I think I've mentioned this thing before. If it doesn't make sense by now, I don't know. I don't know. Then we have this. So from this perspective, as we can see that price left this one, but we had another range like moving up. And remember, this can be a potential what? Liquidity. Why? This, this, this. But there was a new liquidity that was created. This is a failure swing. And then price came within this zone. And then started to go up, left you with this one. So this is the source for this break. So it's two ways, as I did mention before, that sometimes source break, price come below it, goes. Sometimes it's like this one. This one is the one that took this one. The liquidity lies below this one. But if the price create another environment, then we have to go with it. Let me just recap a bit so it can make sense to you. Like this will be high, low. There will be a swing that break the structure. Remember, this swing will be our potential what? Liquidity. But now what the price is doing is that it can use this one because price induce here, goes sometimes above, come back, hit this one, and then go. So at the end of the day, look, it's a similar thing. So this is our source, and then this was the inducement. So they done. So we no longer wait for this one because the liquidity was here, and then price started to move up. Similar. But again, this whole thing, make sure that it's within your valid trading range to avoid, because now once the price goes above, you think you're going to buy after this one has been taken out. Then you find that that price need to correct this whole thing. And then which is going to use 50%. That's where they left something here. Then goes up. Hope like it makes sense. Then let's go back to similar with this one, as I've mentioned, that price took this one and look, this was liquidity because now there's support and what? Resistance. And look at the other side. It's been going the opposite. And then here on smaller time frame, that's where you look for something like this. You buy, then you go up. Trust me, guys, once you master this, you'll notice that every time you enter the market just moves. You know why it moves? Because it's trying to run away from the people who are seeing profit here, who sold the break, and then they are rushing to people who have their stop losses here. I hope like it makes sense. Similar here, there were people who are selling this supply. They put them slow. There's one who are doing a buy here, going up. It's a failure swing, coming over here, reacting from this flip, and then price goes up, rushing where here. But as long as you understand that you within like a valid trading range, you know for sure that any supply that is within, it's not gonna work. Any demand that is within is not gonna work. Price will crash these things. So this is what we have. How many confluence do we have? The yield is up. We have this. We have liquidity. We have this somewhere here. That's where your entry will be at. I think this one was another one. Let me go back. This one is when it's done. Because this one is a continuation of that one. Just to be this one. Let me just zoom like this. So with the entries, remember, you're looking for what? A divergent after liquidity. Remember, you have this and then this. So if you see something like this as a divergent, you're not gonna fall for it. You start to look for your below liquidity because that's where they will want to trap the continuation traders, and then we buy against them. Because you see what they did here, they broke the structure and they broke this support, and then they want to sell for people to see more profit and thinking like, yeah, because other people are waiting for engulfing, other ones want more confirmation because this would be a first confirmation to be like, it is going. Then now it breaks again, they'll be like, yeah, now we are convinced. Sell, put your stop loss there, and then that's it. But this divergent is saying something else. Then that's where like you buy again. So when it's come to stop loss, I normally, if something is like this, I normally gauge this to this. If from here to here, if they from here to here, they use like 5 pips, I'm taking this from the entry because the entry was around here with another 5 pips here. So we just measure this to this. So this was sort of a drawdown coming back. Similar thing with the price buy, then you're done. Hope it makes sense now. Because this was divergent for me. This one came below a bit before it started to rise. So what do we have? Because this was the first one. So first potential target. So this is the valid trading range. This is a valid trading range. As I did mention that a valid trading range, that's where you don't mind that much. As long you find something like this, bread and butter, you just take trades. Even if this one, it create another bread and butter. You know, the price is just want to finish the business here. So look what the market did here. This was another entry. Break above, trap again. This was another entry also going up. So as long as you see these things, order flow, price doesn't take the low up until there at the top. That would be like entries. Then let's look for another one. So this one was more of a continuation because price did achieve the what's that? Did price achieve the price did achieve potential target? Obviously, again, guys, if you check here, it's more like this. Yes, there's potential that price can come over here, but they created another environment here whereby they trap. This is another trap because they went high, below, trap, and then they go like this. What you look for, as long as there's a hidden divergence, there's a potential entry here going again. So if we can take this and put it like this, it's like a way similar thing because here they trap putting people buy, but they didn't want them to take profit or see more of buyers here coming in. And then they came back to sweep them and then start to go up. At this manner, they took the high. So this one is a failure swing. This one is a full swing, trapping here and then go further up. So if we look for example in that area again and see like what's happening, where is it at the top? I think it was this one. Yeah, this was it. So if you check, there's a hidden, no, sorry, this was a hidden, and then this is what? A normal one. Then this is where we buy. This is our potential. Obviously, if our target is based on a bigger time frame, but if we want to buy more, we can stack buyers from here up until here. But above this one, we no longer take any trade because we understand that there's a potential that price it can trap again and start to go up again. So this was final product. To an up, somehow smaller time frame, you see there will be a trap, but you're following very same process. You don't change. And look, they put some people in here and say like, this was liquidity grab, this was a break of structure, and this was liquidity, and then we are waiting to go in here. Again, I'm not saying those things are not working, but trust me, going the opposite than the 90% people, because I've said that if 90% of people are losing, it shows that we are doing something wrong. But buying against them, you're going to see more opportunity like this. Because now there's a lot of things that are happening here. There's a lot. There's a lot. Because supply, people want to sell, and see, there's a break. And even here, trying to put them in again. But smaller time frame, you'll see that price trap high, tick below, and it goes up. So there's a series of entries here up until here. Once it goes above that one, you know for sure that this one you can hold. Similar with this one, you can hold because there's chances that this move can trying to achieve this whole 50% from here. But what it did, it achieved this 50%. Because you can see, let me clear. This was this and this 50% was achieved, and then price started to go up. But I'll also do more example and post more of these pictures so we can see. But seeing those pictures, it won't be enough. The only thing that would be enough is you seeing this thing like in the market, because you'll be the one who's going to press that buy and sell, not me, because I have a lot of them. I'll just do another something, maybe Google Drive or something, just to make sure that everything. Actually, I will create a channel and then I'll just like post those things, and you can just go there and refresh and see like what's happening. But there's a similar thing; it doesn't change. But the best thing for you to find them on your own because it helps you with your practice. I hope like it makes sense. And I think we are done. I think we are done. So yeah, this would be like final product. but all these pictures will be available. So this is a final product. Buy, this way, we buy. You're still buying up until here. But all these things must have a reason why buying. Material. Because if you can look, those two things, they are similar. Similar setup, similar thing. You stop here, all the position that we're buying, let's say here, you close them. Because you don't know where it might land this thing. Because it always based on what you see on the left-hand side. So you see, it came over here, you continue. But these ones, you hold them. Same with this one, you hold them. But from here, because look, price coming back, potentially coming over here, then it goes up. Similar thing over and over and over and over again. I hope it makes sense. What's another one? Yeah, it's like same thing over and over and over. So it's just up to you to, you know. Anyway, I'll be done. See you on another one.